Oh, we're gonna get attacked by ghosts when we jump this, I just know it. Of course.
You need my help.
Get lost, won't you?
Wonder what ghost needs our help over here. Also, I see you.
What? Think you can fend for yourself? We're not alone.
Who there? Can I help you?
Oh, what the hell?
Who is she?
Dunno. Let's find her and ask her. There's more of them. This bite's not easily chewed.
I just healed. Damn it.
This isn't over yet.
So we have a quick way up somehow. I just gotta actually find it. Here we go. Okay, so let's see if we can actually go anywhere from here now.
This wasn't here before, was it?
It was not. Clear skies, calm seas, no wind. Departure from Boston on April 19th, 1687. 12 days at sea to reach New Eden. Wind blew well to right. Sailor Putnam will ill will likely scurvy. Ill with likely scurvy. Okay, quarantine as a safeguard. 8th of June, 1688. We race ahead of the plague and hurry to catch the tide. I risk the changing weather. well is high and the wind strong. We run a sea anchor, all sails furled, and hope we are not dragged too far from Boston. This is my last trip, I know that now. In my dreams, I see my beloved in our house on a cliff before Before her spreads the never-ending sea. To her back the shimmering fields. Shall go home to my wife. Hebeziba? Be a better husband, that's the name. Okay.
Our ghost was a woman. What's the connection to this ship?
The captain had a wife? He mentioned a house. Perhaps it still stands.
Of course
Need to
it's
find the key to open this. What the ship has changed.
Changed how?
That's what I'd like to know. Doesn't seem that different to me, but
That boat reminds me of Old Bareen. I went there once. Sat on the quay with my mum and my sisters eating cod and watching the boats.
My father took me fishing. I too would watch the great ships come and go. I'd get restless. He'd give me the squid he'd grilled for his hand lines. I miss him.
if I had to guess, the captain and crew died on the ship, and that's the wife. Who probably hung herself from the mast, I guess. Speaking of hanging. Poor dog. Or a wolf. I'd hate to crawl through spaces like that. Be worried it was gonna fall on me. How far away is this house? Ooh, hello.
A house on a cliff, fields behind, the sea within earshot.
The sea captain's description fits. This is the place.
Ooh, hello. Damn, one more, okay. I'm not gonna really search for it at the moment, though.
No, no, it's not here. Where did I put that stupid key?
Good day.
What? Oh. Who are you? I don't know you, do I?
The resemblance to the ghost is uncanny.
Good day to you, madam. Red McCraith, the Banisher.
Is that some breed of rat catcher?
In a way.
My name's Hepzibah Perkins. What can this old woman do for you?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'd rather fancy a chat.
You would? Truly? All right then.
Noticed anything strange lately?
Nothing stranger than usual.
How about lurkers? Shadowy figures, perhaps, seen from the corner of your eye. The feeling that someone was watching you.
No. Why?
Well, here's the thing. I believe you may be haunted by a ghost.
A ghost? Don't be silly. I have rats, maybe. I'm sure I've heard them scrabbling. But they're just rats.
Change the subject. See if it helps.
Did I hear you were looking for a lost key? Would you like me to help you look?
Why, thank you, young man. That will be just fine.
Have you any family, Goody Perkins? A sister, perhaps?
I don't have any relatives left.
Did you have a twin sister?
My memory, sir, is lately like empty pages in the book. But I would surely remember a sister.
The memory is failing.
There's something you should know. In the wrecked hull of a sea vessel, I found your husband's log.
Husband? The very idea. I've known no husband. I'm sorry. The log cannot be right. It must belong to someone else. It must. Right? Yes, it must. I've known no husband, and I'll not hear otherwise.
Not so sure about that.
Interesting.
I'll bid you good day, ma'am.
You take care now, Richard.
Her memory seems muddled.
I'd say age.
Is this the price of getting old? Well, let's find out.
My dearest widow Perkins, I write to you on the subject of an unexpected recent visit from a gentleman come to propose an engagement to my sister, by, or so he claimed, your recommendation. I thank you for your concern for my sister's future and mine, but please, I beg you do not interfere in our affairs. We can manage them well enough alone. Thank you again for your kindness, but we know what we want and how to find it. Mary Claire O'Hara.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. Dust. Undisturbed.
She mustn't come up here anymore. I want this for my mantle.
You don't have a house.
If I had a house, I would want this for my mantle.
Nothing interesting here.
What was the point of that then?
I'll use a sextant, but I prefer a well-drawn map.
It's really not that complicated.
Map. Every time.
Maybe through here.
I feel an echo.
Is all well? I heard a noise.
Worry not, madam. Not about the furniture, leastways.
That witch put a curse upon my poor husband's boat. He lies dead in the briny deep, and she walks free. I'll not bear it, and nor should you.
Your distress moves me, Mrs. Perkins. I'm very sorry for your loss. And I swear upon my honor as a servant of God, I shall not turn from the truth. You may trust me to deal with Deborah in the appropriate way.
Oh.
Attending that, please put the sickle down, for I fear you'll do one of us an injury.
Goody Perkins was very angry.
And she hated Deborah. Keep looking for the key.
Whales have been spotted off the coast, both to the southeast and to the northeast. The waters of New Eden are poor in fishermen and rich in... don't know. And given the market price for whale oil, we could quickly establish ourselves in the market. I've already forgot how she said her name, so I'm gonna skip that part. I turn to you for solace, since losing Tomkin I have felt so terribly alone. I do not know you well, and you know me not at all, but we are bounded, you and I. Bonded. I don't know why I said bounded. In the loss of our menfolk to the cruelty of the ocean, I hope you will respond to my letter because I know I need a friend, and I think perhaps that you do too. Sincerely yours, Sally. Widow Walsworth. Oh, there's something here. Oh, the key.
Whale. I saw another like it on the ship. Key's hers. We should return it.
Not here.
Why is there just an anchor in here? Is that a thing people did? Just have an anchor in their house? If they were sailors, at least, I don't expect regular folk to have a random anchor in their home.
Goody Perkins, here's the key.
Key? What key?
The key you were looking for. That key. The key.
I don't know anything about a key. I don't want it. You keep it.
You had a husband. Have you forgotten?
Stop saying that. I've never married.
When he died, you blamed Deborah. One of the widows from your husband's crew wrote to you. What happened?
I know no Deborah. I have no husband. I know no Deborah, and you, sir, are bothering me. Please, leave.
We'll get no more from Goody Perkins. Maybe someone at the Harrows will know something.
Look, there. I do believe that's our ghost.
She's leading us somewhere. Let's follow her track.
I don't like ghosts that run away.
Come on then, keep up.
Ugh.
I do wonder what the deal with the ghost is, if she didn't have a sister.
Admit, I'm surprised. Sweet old harmless Goody Perkins was an absolute hellion.
People change over time. But since her husband died at sea, why blame Deborah for it?
Perhaps she believed Deborah a witch and genuinely feared her.
Let's ask her ghost.
I wonder if there's gonna be like a thing. There's like a thing where like you can see like someone's ghost before they die or something. I forgot the details. It's been a long time. But I wonder if that's gonna be like this. What this is. Or maybe the ghost of her memories even. Is she leading me back to the ship? Yeah, she's leading me back to the ship.
Back here again.
Maybe we missed something the first time.
That body's gone.
I have another in sight.
Oh, it just had to be one of you, didn't it?
How does an old ship magically become newer?
What do you mean newer? Oh no, you're right. Some of the debris is gone actually. Hmm. Why do you have Witchstone?
You could kill a fair few whales with one of these.
You're not the type.
Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here.
I need to get some sort of angle so I can shoot that. Hmm. Oh, here we go. No, you can get across.
Gone again.
Wait, she led us here. She must have had a reason. Moments from the past are still here.
I raise for now the Veil of Shadows.
Mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. For I have done this evil in thy sight. Hang me up before the Lord against the sun, that his fierce anger be turned away. Deliver me from my blood guilt. Purge me, and I shall be clean.
Tell me you understand what is going on.
Is she trying to warn us about something? She killed herself out of guilt. But guilt about what?
And she's also alive, unless this is... I don't know. I'm not believing she didn't have a sister a little too much. But,
There she is.
I pray she stays there. No more running.
I don't know, I kind of feel like she maybe didn't have a sister. Maybe she did. Oh, of course. Keep going. They're calling her a goodie unless that's what the name means. So, or if it's like a title or something, I don't know. This game does use some Old English things, it seems.
What strangeness is this? Can you really be Goody Perkins?
I can be Hepzibah Perkins, and I am. I know Mr. McWraith, but I don't know you.
I'm Antea Duarte.
I need your help. I do not wish to ask for it, but I must. I have prayed for help, but God has not sent his answer, because I do not deserve an answer. Unless the answer is you. Then God mocks me. But at least he answers.
You're alive, yet dead. What do you want with your other self?
I must warn me, her, of the danger. The gates of heaven are closed to me, and the Lord is deaf to my complaint. I've committed the greatest of all sins. I denied the life he gave me. Damnation eternal awaits us both. I must save her from herself.
This is... How can you be alive and dead at the same time?
This is the Lord's punishment. This is his will. I remember the bone-chilling cold as I wandered in the endless darkness. Then, suddenly, his warm and dazzling light enveloped me and brought me back. Here, to where I'd lost my life. This is my penance. Damned to watch, helpless, as I sin against him. Again, and again, and again. But then, I thought perhaps not. Perhaps this is my chance for redemption. For absolution. For salvation.
Your living self seems to have lost her memory. Any idea how?
She has lost her memory because she is haunted. Perhaps this is why God has sent me.
You remember, and she forgets. What happens if it starts to come back to her?
Then she will remember, and I will forget.
This is genuinely fascinating.
If she remembers, I have failed. I am the keeper of her memories, her pain, her faults and her guilt. I protect her from the past to safeguard her future.
You don't protect her, though. You're killing her.
Then she dies without adding to her sins, and I am no longer needed.
Life can take you to the darkest places. I know this. I know how tempting a permanent solution to a temporary problem can seem. Yet some consider it the worst of sins. What brought you to it?
God knows. And I would prefer to keep it between he and I.
If you want us to help, we'll need to know.
I just need you to get away from her. Every time you ask her the question, it's one more chance for her to remember.
We must go now.
Please, save her.
What now?
We go back to the old lady's house and check in on her.
Sea is rough and wells hard to spot. The bosom tells bosun, yeah. Hate this ship language. The bosun tells me it can be this way for weeks. I am bored fit to shite. Okay. A fin, blue whale, blues are bigger, no harpoon on it yet, but the captain has its trail. I swear a whale hunt is akin to a war. Gillian is wounded, a barrel has fallen upon his leg. That sucks. Gillian's leg is infected. He shall likely use it and come home one-legged if he comes home at all. Probably didn't come home.
The spot has to be close.
Oh, it can be annoying, I guess, to mess up cleaning. But I guess it's good to read words you don't see often. Oh, I assume it's probably that.
This case is beyond me. What about you?
Charles once told me about a time-traveling ghost. I didn't believe him. Kronos, god of time. This has something to do with the ship.
Well, obviously. Exactly what I was thinking.
Time and the void have a special relationship. Maybe it's that.
Makes sense. Ceridian's perception of past, present, and future seemed flexible.
Ceridians had a long life of void walking. Maybe it rubbed off. Maybe Goody Perkins stood too close to the void.
Okay. This is an interesting one so far. Almost back. What if I'm gonna get attacked by ghosts right here? Not this time? Cool, okay. When I jump the fence, maybe?
I don't think she's home.
Well, where the fuck did she go?
Did we miss a few?
Die, you bastard!
Oh, I got a trophy.
Goody Perkins!
Look, the rock. There's an echo here. A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
On a rock.
Come on! Won't someone do something? All right, I'll start then. Cowards, you all! We welcomed you, and this is how you reward us. Confess now, woman.
Oh shit.
Confess the names of your accomplice witches, or be sent back to the rotten hell you worship.
Damn it.
Wish we hadn't seen that.
But we have seen it. Now we know.
I always assumed she was burned on a stake. Jesus Christ. I knew they did the rock thing, but... Damn.
How bad is it?
She remembers, and soon shall I die.
This mistake, how do we stop you, or her, from making it?
Talk to her. She remembers. The curse will be repeated. Her memory returns and she remembers the stone. She remembers the day she killed. The day she killed Deborah. The memory of that sin, of her blood guilt, will drive her to another sin yet worse. I must be stopped.
You took part in the torture and murder of Deborah Comenius. You killed her.
I could not bear the grief of my husband's loss. It turned to anger. I sought a culprit. My rage was blind. I knew Deborah guilty, because I needed her to be guilty. I was not alone in it. I share the blame. But the guilt is all my own.
At least she shows regret for her choice.
We must go now.
Please, don't let her do it. Save me from the sin I'll soon commit.
I'll at least give her points for that.
Mrs. Perkins, are you all right?
I have a weight upon me. The stone. The stone. May God forgive me. What have I done? I remember now. I remember everything.
Aye, and I can tell you're upset. It's a lot to take in. Unfortunately, there's more. There's a lot more. The ghost that haunts you is you. It's hoping to stop you doing something that you'll regret.
My ghost! Is this why sadness hangs heavy on my poor heart? Is this how I feel my guilt?
Life is a gift to be cherished. Sadness fades, joy returns. You can't throw it away.
I know. But what if that's what I deserve? You're a good soul, sir, and a man of action. Help me. Spare me my misery. I beg you, end it. End it now.
We're banishers. We end hauntings. That's all we do.
We are banishers, but we are also human. We should help others. Mrs. Perkins, it's time.
You heard. Show yourself.
This is a weird one, but I'm gonna ascend.
You, the ghost of Goody Hepzibah Perkins, have suffered enough. Time to leave your past behind you. Time to go.
No, you don't understand. It will happen again. God will call me to return.
The history of tomorrow stands unwritten.
Your presence has swayed her. As you, the ghost, leaves, a new path opens for the living Hepzibah. Perhaps now she shall choose differently.
What if you were wrong? What if my peace is but brief? What if you were right? Oh.
You have been here.
Is this my future? Is this my punishment?
You gonna be good? Can I talk to her? Hey. Hey, you good? You good? Okay, I'm gonna go. Hopefully she's fine.
That was something.
It won't be the last weird case you have. Trust me.
How do you know that? Oh, probably. Yeah, never mind. It probably means in general. Alright, let's see. Now I need to go to... here. Alright. Let's make our way there now. I don't know if this is a side quest we have already started, or if it's a new... Oh, of course we could attack the ghosts.
Fear the Banishers. Piss off.
Alright, let's see what's up here. More? God damn it.
Did we miss a few?
Away with you.
Well, maybe we'll have to fight that this time. Hopefully.
This isn't over yet.
Looks like we're gonna fight it this time.
They never learn, do they? I like your optimism.
Once you've revealed the roots, I'll destroy them.
Okay, so there's one there. And you
Perhaps
need
the
a key.
key.
The wagon's in the way for that. There we go. What's the point of that, though? Hmm. The last one wraps around the side of the house right there. But I don't know where exactly it goes. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, I think I have this.
Quick and precise. Well done.
Barris's treasure is ours. I hope there's no blood on it.
Let's not ask.
Okay. Well, you'll have the key for that, that's fun. I'm sure we'll come across it later. I wonder what the point of that was. So that looked like a secret area, but there's nothing there.
I think I heard the sound of a gun.
Die, you bastard!
I think finding all those are gonna be hard to do. I found a good amount of them, but I think there's still quite a few in each area. atmosphere in this game is pretty peaceful. Ooh, there's a campfire up here. Just thinking about it, I don't think I've been in this area yet.
Someone's left us a fire camp to use. I can help.
Die, you bastard!
Can I join in too?
Those big ones really are so much easier to deal with when they're a corpse. Like, it really does just make a huge difference in fighting them. Almost there.
This quick mist is different.
How so?
Like it's fortified for protection.
Protecting what, though? Oh,
There is nothing for you here.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. We are Banishers. We can help.
You haunt him.
I haunt him.
You should not be here.
You are bound to the world of the living. Why is that, do you think?
You should go.
So, who are you?
I'm Elizabeth. Now tend to your own business. Stay away from my sister. Stay away from Mary Claire. You have no business here. Be gone.
Mary Claire. I feel like we've heard that name somewhere recently.
Get out of there!
Elizabeth cares deeply.
I think so too. There's no malice here.
Perhaps something around this cove will tell us about this Mary Claire.
'Tis the wind that sweepeth the land that thou and I hath swoon before. Gentle palms upon the earth, and our backs hunched and hard and sore. 'Tis the silent sounds of dusk, doleful in autumn bliss. Blessed be thy longing hands, blessed be the home thou missest. I'm not doing this. I am struggling.
Weird. It's She seems hostile, but also tries to guide us towards something.
Already able to control wisps. Her ghost grows strong fast.
I don't remember what note I've seen that name in. I think it was back on the ship. Oh, there's something I missed over there. Yeah, here we go.
All emotions are trapped here.
Oh. Let's look at this first. When I look at her, her hair is black as the earth I was born on, her eyes as blue as the river I bathed in, her lips as soft as the warmth of the sunrise on the hill of Tara, and hands as brave as Fiona Mac... whatever. Follow her wherever she goes. I'd rather suffer 1,000 times than let her go. I'll throw myself off. Man, these big words. If it will let me hold her hand. Next page. The sound of your eyes through this great beating heart. I'm not. Okay. I don't care for reading poems. That one was easier to read, though.
Imaradas en tus.
You could have stayed home to write. How's your leg?
Still crippled. Besides, I needed air, and I like it here.
I know you like it here.
Elizabeth! Are you all right?
Yes. Wait. No. My necklace is gone.
The real lady must be Mary Claire.
Mary Claire is hobbled. Her sister must have done the chores.
They seem very happy indeed. The words of a ghost may resonate here.
Not a word, not a yearning, and yet the leaves of every tree whisper thy name away.
You used to write me poems.
If I remembered it, I'd not admit to it.
Oh, come on. It was not that bad.
So maybe I have to go through here to get up there. Okay, so it's up there. I think. Yeah. Well, how do we get up there? Ah. Okay. That's a big rock over there. Oh, god damn it.
They brought more friends.
by.
Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
An easel. And another poem. That's not what you want me to look at, I guess. I don't know, right here.
She is the leaf brightening upon the breeze.
How did it go? The light in your eyes.
The warmth in thy eyes.
You do remember.
Words from the past linger here.
The dainty sparkle of Helios's lamp shining through the space of each quivering branch.
What may I put down to paper, unreadable, leaving home, leaving it all behind, whatever she may say, I miss. Words crossed out, the world moves, but come now if ever before. Shapes of what my life could have been if I had stayed to marry that man flickered before me in my dreams. Thou came, thou scared, unreadable, come to me here. Heard thy voice far off and listened, and left my father's golden house. Same thing.
Fleeing island and an unwanted marriage. They risked much. It was a brave thing to do.
She came on the ship, O'Hara.
It was so romantic.
here.
Go on, say it.
That's
The
what it was.
warmth in thy eyes, in the dark of the night. The sparkle in thy voice, in the depths of my heart.
Ah, I was right. It was terrible. And I still like it.
Echoing chords across the sea, there's a storm when you sleep. Our joined souls usher in the unspoken.
Wooden pendant engraved the names Maura Tynan and Elizabeth O'Hara.
Moira Tynan. Have we heard that name before?
We have now. And we found our tie.
That's the one I don't
There is
remember.
nothing for you here.
Who is Moira Tynan?
No. Please, leave it alone. Leave it be.
Shreds of the path left by a ghost. I can unveil them. There's another trail. This way. Spectral traces. If we follow them, they can help us.
Oh, this stuff is thick.
I-
Love poems, fortified quick mist. She's a fiercely protective ghost.
Yeah?
That gives her power. We should take care.
Protective of what, though? Like, is her sister or whatever? Guess it doesn't say if they're sisters. They do have different names. But, she's still alive, I wonder?
You have no business. You trespass here. Leave us be.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
If a sliver of kindness yet remains in your hearts, please leave.
You care for your sister. It is clear you've no wish to harm her.
Do you?
No, of course not.
What happened? How did you die?
We are all mortal. I knew it, but strangely I thought myself exempt. A bad cut, badness in the blood. I rotted from within. And that was that. Leave us be. Leave Mary Claire alone. Leave us.
She's strong and defensive. The sister, Mary Claire, should be nearby. Look for a house.
Well, the house wasn't hard to find. Can I get down right here? Damn. Actually, that's the house. I want to check out the barn.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No, but I see spectral stains enveloping the building and blocking the door. How did the poem go again?
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
I don't think the poem referred to this.
Maybe something around here refers to what's in the verses.
Ghostly voices stain this place.
Not that. What else will we have? Aha.
I see all the milk you sifted this morning. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see all its freckles sprayed onto your clogs. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
So this is the shoe or the thing
I
of it?
sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
I'm gonna guess the shoes.
I see the curds that you plucked from the way. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see the colander resting in the hay. From across the meadow, or so I believe. I see the cheese you stir for me and my sins. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. Oh, please do gift me this mouthful of mercy, so the mournful morrow cleaves.
The thread is gone.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
By the hearth, the bed is made, the goose is cooked, the bread is baked.
My Elizabeth, my heart, it does me fine and great to read your letter. I thought I'd not hear from you again. At home all as well as can be well. The harvest is small, but the cow calved, and we've allowed the tenants to stay on the rent, so there is at least beef and milk. This year shall be better. Perhaps we shall lose fewer of the young men to the colonies over the war, and fewer young girls to service in England, like your friend Moria Tynan. None have seen hide nor hair of her in years since she walked out of the house without a word, not to her father, not to her betrothed Padraig. Your mother hasn't been the same since you left, neither has Patrick, but the wedding has brought some cheer, for you should know that Padraig gave up on Mura, has married your sister Mary Claire. She misses you, as do we all.
This letter says Elizabeth's sister Mary Claire got married. In Ireland.
But they're here in New Eden. Wait. Of course. This isn't Mary Claire.
Moira Tynan was betrothed to some fella. Moira fled with Elizabeth to avoid the marriage.
Mary Claire isn't Elizabeth's sister. It's a pretense to allow them to be together. We know Mary Claire is not who she claims to be. We know you're not sisters.
Enough. Leave her alone now. She doesn't deserve any trouble. Leave us be.
They were in love. Their love binds them together yet. I hear it happens.
Let's go have a wee chat with them.
Why so deep in the forest, though? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, this is the actual
A
house.
ghost in love is a force to be reckoned with.
I believe you. Oh there! Moira! Elizabeth! I wish to help you. Will you talk to me?
Be off with you, Scotsman.
Moira, I only wish to talk.
You shouldn't be here.
Nor should you, Elizabeth.
You're haunted.
Antea Duarte, pleased to meet you.
You've been here this whole time.
We have more in common than you might think.
Our predicaments are similar. Each only wants to protect the other.
Then walk from this house, never to return. Leave us be.
We could do that, but Moira will die.
How dare you? What do you want?
You have loved each other. A love so great not even death could tear it from you. But Elizabeth, you must realize that you are feeding on Moira's life to continue your own flicker of existence.
And what of you? Does the same truth not hold? Are you not hurting him by staying?
We make do with scraps of essence. Banishers, remember?
Show me how. That's your choice and I want the same.
It's not that simple. Us being Banishers is the only reason why Antea can be fed.
And it has its limits. What do you think, Elizabeth? Do you wish the haunting to endure?
Am I really killing her?
It will seem like you aren't at first, but she will wither slowly and then all at once.
Her life is a gift. I don't wish to hurt her.
I can't do without her, not here, not anywhere.
People here, well, let's say they lack understanding. How did you keep up the charade? Where did you find the courage?
Spite. We know what they did to the schoolmistress. We know what they do to free women. We took our place amongst them and acted as if we were them. Harshness was the facade behind which we could live.
A false face to the world so we could wear the truth at home. Pretending to the outside world is one thing, but you can't pretend to yourself.
How did two such free-spirited young women end up so far from home? How did you meet?
We were neighbors in Ireland.
Elizabeth, don't! The other settlers.
It's time. Someone must know of us. Someone must remember us.
Your love is precious. You want it to live. I understand.
I doubt you do.
I also loved a woman once. Javiera Sepulveda. Hell had no fury like her. Big-mouthed, loved to laugh, loved me.
What happened?
Life happened. I had work to pursue, and so did she. She was happily married, last I heard.
I'll not go that way, you understand? There'll be no happy marriage to some man or other. To the world, we were sisters. Faithful, devoted, and inseparable. A man come courting Elizabeth was also courting me. Bad leg and all. None stayed. Now, I'm a crippled young woman alone. No family, no money, no position. Marriage to a man may be all I can hope for, but it shall not be happy.
So you grew up together?
Our families had business. Moira's dad worked the sheep farms, mine traded wool.
I was 16 when my leg broke. Doctors said I'd not walk again, that the shock would likely kill me. I showed them. I went to the O'Haras to learn the wool trade. We grew together. We grew to love each other.
And when they pressed you to marry, you fled here.
I'd not belonged to another. It was Liz or no one. New England meant we could be whoever we wanted to be. And no one would know different.
There's a haunting here. We're ready to bring it to a close.
Elizabeth lingers in order to protect you, Moira. Her ghost is strong and only grows stronger. Soon she'll become untamable. Accede to her request. Ask for help.
Should we do it, Liz? Should I ask for help?
Yes, you're so strong. I see it, and God sees it too. And your love for him will keep the yokels away. Moira, you were the fire in my heart. You tended me. I basked in your glow. My restful heart was your great gift to me. Don't go. This is our home, and always will be. As long as you carry me in your heart.
We won't let your woman face the world alone. We promise. Go in peace now, Elizabeth.
Farewell.
She is gone.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
I hope Moira finds peace.
I hope she can manage on her own.
I noticed you stopped writing to Javiera. After this, should I write and tell her of your passing?
Yes, do. Send her my love.